Now, my uncle forgot to tell me that you're supposed to start on the 1 ounce. So I took the 2 ounce and I took a shot. Oh, tastes sweet, tastes mild, mellow. Okay, I'll have it. And then I remember that train ride from Union Station back to where I lived. Hello friends, Vaughn here from the Berkeley Chef. Today I'm talking to you a little bit about wheatgrass. Now wheatgrass is something that you'll see people drinking as a healthy drink. It has lots of chlorophyll, and this chlorophyll is very good for helping to bind to toxins in your body and help you to get rid of them naturally. So it's really a good thing to have. And people who have sensitivities to wheat may not have any sensitivity to the grass itself, because it's just the grass, it's not the actual seed, right? So it's a good thing to do and to drink. And there's a funny story I want to share with you about this. So years and years ago, I was introduced to wheatgrass. Now, all right, let me juice a little bit and then I'll get back to this story. All right, so let's go. All right, so I've got my trusty scissors and I'm gonna snip off a piece of this here. Holding it carefully. So I snip it off and I put it into the juicer here. Put it in. Oh, it's going through. Oh, feed me, Vaughn, feed me. Okay, I'm gonna feed you. There we go. So we're cutting our wheatgrass here, making the juice. Get my plunger in there in case it needs a little help. No, it's going good. And what I love about wheatgrass, you can see some of it coming out there, is you can smell the wheatgrass as it's juicing. So wheatgrass smells like your grass when you're cutting your lawn. But that's okay, because who doesn't love the taste of a good lawn? All right, let's go. Rabbits like the lawn. So put it in. There we go, it's going in. Now with this wheatgrass juice here, I'm not gonna juice too much, because that'll tie in with my story that I want to share with you. If you ever had wheatgrass, drop me a note, let me know. Actually, leave me a comment. If you have a funny wheatgrass story too, you can share it with me about the time when you had it, and I'll share with you here my story. Just let me juice a little more. So so it's kind of like cutting my lawn, but I don't have to go outside. And here is the juice. I think I have enough there. All right. Okay. So let's just go in back and then go in front again, just to make sure we can get enough of it coming out. Okay, so I believe I have enough here. Wow, what a rich aroma. So I've got my shot glass here, so I'll put it in. About an ounce of wheatgrass juice. So let me tell you my story about it. So when I first learned about wheatgrass juice, I was told by my uncle, Vaughn, have you heard about wheatgrass juice? I said, oh, wheatgrass juice? I've heard a little about it, but what did you hear? Oh, I heard it's a miracle elixir, man. It's really good. And you know what? You should try it. I said, well, I've never tried it. What did you hear? Oh, it's good for so many things. I'm reading a book that has all these information about this wheatgrass and it's so good. I said, oh, okay, that sounds nice. I said, all right, well, I'll try it. So back then I was working at the university, and after work I'd have to go down to the train station, Union Station. So I had to walk down to Union Station, and then at the station there was a juice place, and normally I would buy like a fruit juice or something, but this time I said, oh, I saw they had wheatgrass, and they had wheatgrass shots that they offered. So I looked at the counter. Oh, what's the price? Oh, so a shot of wheatgrass, a 1 ounce shot was I forget the price now. It's so long ago, right? But let's say it was $2. So a shot of wheatgrass, 1 ounce for $2. So okay, $2. That's not too bad. And then they said you can get like a 2 ounce for like $2.50. I'm just throwing out that number because it's been so long ago, I forget the exact price. But so let's say you can get 2 ounce for $2.50, 1 ounce for $2. So I'm looking at the thing and I'm like, well, you can get 2 ounces for $2.50. I can double my ounces for 50 cents more. Why not go for it? Now remember, I had not had wheatgrass before, ever. So and it's very rich in chlorophyll, right? You can smell that chlorophyll content. So I had never had it before. And I said, okay, well, I'm gonna give it a try. And so I've gone to the place and I said, give me the 2 ounce for $2.50 instead of the 1 ounce. Now, my uncle forgot to tell me that you're supposed to start on the 1 ounce. So I took the 2 ounce and I took a shot. Oh, tastes sweet, tastes mild, mellow, okay, I'll have it. And then I remember that train ride from Union Station back to where I lived. It's about a 1 hour trip, a little over an hour. And I'm on that train and I'm going. And at first, I'm like, I don't feel so good. And I lay my head against the window of the train and I'm like, I'm going and let me just relax a little bit. And then as we get closer to my destination, I begin to cold sweat. No, this is not good. My tummy doesn't feel so good. And I'm going and I sort of pulling into the train station. I reach for my water bottle and I'm like, Of course, I tried not to vomit all over the train. So I vomit in my empty water bottle. Cap it so I can come off the train, and I'm like, I just want to go home. So I get home, I tell Jenny, here's my water bottle, throw that stuff out, I threw up in it, I can't do anything or think of anything, I just need to go to bed. So I went to bed and I slept that night and I sweat all night, like really like sweating, perspiration, everything. And the next morning when I got up, I was like perky, like, whoa, where did all this energy come from? And for a few days it was like that. I was like, oh man, this is so good. This is like so awesome. But the experience put me off of wheatgrass for about 6 months. It was about 6 months or so before I even decided to put wheatgrass back into my body. And that was because Jenny then introduced me to wheatgrass at a different place where she was at the time, and she loved the wheatgrass there, and so I tasted it again. So that was my little story with my first taste of wheatgrass. But there's so many benefits to it that when you take it, it does naturally detoxify, it does cleanse you, the chlorophyll content is very high. So if you've never had it before, don't go for the 2 ounce. That's my warning for you. Always start with a little bit, and if it's too strong, you can mix it with other juice. So I had a friend who's a truck driver, and he would mix this with cucumber juice, and cucumber juice with a little bit of lemon, mix it in there, and then drink that, and it would help keep him alert, perky eye and everything when he's doing his truck driving, right? So there's lots of benefits for it. And so bottoms up. Wow, you can taste the richness of this. It's a little bit sweet, a little bit the chlorophyll does give you a little taste in the back of your throat, but it's excellent. It's excellent. So don't overdo it, and you can drink 1 ounce of it to start. Do it for a couple of days if you want. See how you feel and see the effect it has on your body. There's so much nutrient content in there. Anyway, that's it for today. Till next time, continue to learn and grow. Goodbye.